Okay, we are going to talk about and analyze a loan. So here is what happened. There was $12,000 loan borrowed from a bank at 5% interest compounded monthly to buy a personal watercraft. The bank will use the watercraft as collateral for the loan. Lars negotiated regular loan payments of $350 at the end of each month until the loan is paid off. Okay. So the definition of collateral is an asset that is held as security against the repayment of the loan. So, for example, what would happen if you can't make that monthly payment? The bank would then own your house. So if you can't make your payments, the bank will then claim your house and they will own it. So I'm going to show you this loan, and we're going to do it on a spreadsheet, and we're also going to do it on our calculator. Okay, so we're going to set this up in a spreadsheet. Okay, so I have it here, but we're just going to show you from scratch here. Okay, so make all your titles, the month, your payments made, your interest, your principal that you pay off, and the balance. So on month 0, you're going to have open with $12,000. Okay, so in this, we're going to go equals the previous plus 1. Okay, and then we're just going to go down, 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 and we have no idea, so you can just keep going for as long as you want. Okay. So the payment made is going to be $350 each month. So we are just going to copy $350 because you're going to do that every time. Same amount. That's never going to change. Okay, so the interest is going to equal whatever the balance is times 0.05 divided by 12. 5% is annual, so divide it by 12 to get the month. And the principal, so if you pay $50 of interest, then $300 went to your principal. So that means $300 will go off of your loan. That's what principal is. So therefore, the balance is going to equal this balance, subtract the principal that comes off. Okay, so now I'm just going to take these 3 rows and I'm going to fill them down, so it should copy and paste the formulas so you can see that it will always keep using. So in this one, to do the 5, or to do this row, it calculated this minus this. Okay, so the $12,000 loan, how long did it take to pay off? So you can see that after the 37th month, so you made 37 full payments, and the 38th payment you only would have had to make a partial payment. Okay, so 38 months it took to pay off. Okay, so 38 months. How much did he spend altogether? Okay, so we're going to go back to the spreadsheet. I am going to erase that piece. So I want to know how much interest he paid. So I'm going to sum this entire column. So $975.66 of interest was the interest. How much did he spend altogether? Well, he would have made 37 payments of $350 plus the partial. Okay. The other thing to look at would be that the interest is this much. So he obviously paid the $12,000 and then that interest. So that's one way to look at it. Or you could have said the $12,000 plus the interest. So 12,975.66. Okay, so he made 37 full payments of $350, and then in the last month he would have made a partial payment. So you can see here, the 37th to the 38th payment was just a partial payment. So if that much interest, so we ended up spending that much. Okay, I'm going to show you the exact same way on your calculator. Okay, so I'm going to hit this apps button, and I'm going to go to financial app, TMV solver. Okay, so I'm going to type in here 5, the loan starts at 12,000. Every month we're going to be subtracting $350 from the loan, so you do need a negative sign in there, so you need to push this button. So negative $350. Future value, we want that to go down to 0 because we want the loan to be paid off. 12, because you're doing 12 payments per year. And it did say at the end of each month in the question. Okay, so we do have to hit that. Okay, so we're going to go up to the N. So you're going to push this alpha button and then enter because it's going to say solve. So solve, and it should say 37.073. So you can see that we made 37 full payments and then we'll make a partial payment, right? Okay, so 350 times those payments I'm going to do. So if I want to do those payments, I go back to apps, finance, and then you can use the N value that is in the calculator, so you don't have to do any rounding. So it uses that 37.073, and there is the amount that I paid altogether. So obviously if I take off 12,000 means I paid that much interest.